I mean, people are talking about it, but everybody's just spending money to go.
I know, this is old cam.
Hi, and this is not a spring chicken today. We're talking about.
Is there any real interest in anything anymore? I mean, like no interest in the royal wedding. We couldn't find advertisers for that. And there seems to be even less interest in the Cannes Film Festival, folks.
Well, the inquiries we've been getting are all people that want to go.
They want to go with us. Well, we're not going to take anybody with us because we're trying. Okay, the way it works is we're set on getting there, and we can get there, we can stay there, we can eat there, but we found out that it's costing far more money than we originally figured. So you got to be paid for get around. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. Transportation is a killer at these things, and.
Well, it is, and part of it is we're learning. Actually, we knew that you not only because you can buy equipment and you get the hotels and everything ready, but there is some stuff that you need, which is hard cash.
Yeah, you can't. Credit cards don't work. Especially you can't rent a lot of things with credit cards when you're there.
Yeah, actually, we're finding out because some people were attending the royal wedding
events.
Oh,
they got sunk 250 pounds for
$1,000.
That's $1,000. To be chauffeured around for one day.
And the reason they had to be chauffeured around was
because they were wearing tuxes and a dress and a very expensive gown, and they couldn't just go in an ordinary cab because you're not going to spend that kind of money and risk damaging the clothes. So you got to get into something that's cleaned before you get in it, that's cleaned after you get out of it. And when you get back in it, it's got to be clean because you're not going to spend. like the young lady's gown was nearly $4,000 in our money.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the guys pumped like $1,000 into the 1,000 pounds into the 3 suits is what it was. 1,000 pounds into the 3 suits. So they don't want to ruin them. So, but we had the same problem at the Cannes. We've not been able to find. We're finding lots of people that we know that want to go to Cannes.
And they want to do things, but everybody we're talking to are spending a lot of money.
Oh, it's just an expensive deal, because we're going to be paying off this thing for the next year when we go. That's how expensive it is. But you still have to sell advertising or sponsorships in order to get there. We don't know who's interested anymore because YouTube and these places used to be a great place to go put things out. Facebook, we put things out. And what happens is all we're getting back is responses, oh yeah, we'd like, can we talk to you about going with you? Yeah, that's not what we're saying, folks. Because, supposedly you can do your own commercials on YouTube and not get in trouble. This isn't exactly a commercial. It's basically, if you know anybody that would like to basically have, video work done for them while we'll individually shoot things at Cannes for people in 2D or 3D. And so you can have that to display in your company. You can, like a place like Best Buy, for instance, would really be great because they have these video feeds on their TV sets all the time. In the stores, you'd have a video feed that says brought to you by Best Buy.
That's right.
But the people at Best Buy don't even want to talk to you, so. And I talked to other people, the same thing. No one that is advertising wants to get involved with any advertising. Makes you wonder what's going on. The advertising agencies aren't involved. So, but actually we own an advertising agency, and for all practical purposes, they don't want to get involved, so. Yeah. No, but you can see the bikinis are in this outfit, we can't, everything, we're going to do a lot of stuff, actually, more or less live on YouTube if we can. That's our plan because we've basically been doing the dry runs and it works. So we will, I think we're on it right now. We'll be on live stream live. We'll be on Vimeo, and then we're on Justin TV. So you'll have something live every day coming from the Cannes Film Festival, and that's something very unique. And we tried Justin TV out and we actually we shot like about 2 minutes of at the NAB in the food court of a sign. Because you're not permitted to do the NAB live. But a sign is basically, basically what you can buy, one big sandwich or something. And then we went from the press room over at the Long Beach Grand Prix to see if it could be done. We weren't the only people. We saw a gentleman with an iPad going live. He was interviewing people, for days. He was interviewing people on his thing, and people are really, like they're amazed. It's live. So, because you're sure not going to save the thing on your device, but you push the button, you sit there and hold it in the face like this, and do your interview. And it's not the world's god best quality, but it gives you a chance to go live and not cost you $20,000 to do it. All you're paying for is the amount of bandwidth you're using on your thing, which most people's ours is like 5 gigabytes on our system, which means we pay everything over that, and we'll blow that out at Cairns, because we intend to be at Cairns. We're going to be there from the 10th until way late, because we've got 2 film premieres that are at about 9 days into the festival. So we will be attending, because we know the people that made the movies. So, but she can actually can speak now, so she can talk if she wants instead of me.
What?
I go on and on, because this is the good part. She's the business side, I'm the creative side, so I do almost all the pretty talking. Because what happened, she's been down for a month with an extremely sore throat from she got out in the cold for she did an event for a friend for a couple of days, was out in the cold weather all night long, and it racked her throat up bad. 7 interviews outside is all she's done in 5 weeks now.
Oh, I did 3 more. Remember?
Yeah, 3 more.
Oh,
yeah.
no, that was inside.
That was inside, you were inside, yeah. But 7 outside, and that had to do with the fact we were out in the hot sun when those days were done. But inside, she'd done nothing. I mean, we passed Brick Week up because she couldn't be outside. We're passing up an event tonight because when this is done, because she can't be outside. So, going to the warm beaches in France is actually going to be therapeutic for her too. Also because a lot of her friends are now sick, so she can't be around. She's waited for 5 weeks for them to come back after the Oscars, and now they're sick.
Some of them.
It's called Don't Ever Visit with Your Relatives, folks.
Well, the sickness just kind of circulates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how that goes. But anyway, we would love to be able to bring coverage to you, whether it's 2D, 3D, branded coverage, non-branded coverage.
Photograph. She is a professional. She's an architectural photographer. If you want to see some architecture filmed while we're there, we're also going to hook cameras up. We're getting some Go cameras. We're going to hook them up to the vehicles we're going to be driving. So you're going to get to see, from the car's point of view, everything that's around you. Which we had a chance to see that. We had a chance of practicing at the Long Beach Grand Prix, which when people did not expect they were going to get a full-speed pace car ride. We're hooking their little Go cameras up on the outside of the car, and then coming back, trying to get the thing off.
I know.
They did not expect 140, 150 mile an hour on the straightaways. But we know the camera works magnificently.
It does.
We even had another guy over at the Grand Prix, so proud of he had 2 of them hooked together. He always kept wanting to show us, and we totally forgot the last day about it.
I know.
He brought it to show us what he did, and we were wrapped up and trying to get things packed up. Actually, we did a press conference, and the press conference basically didn't go exactly right because it had to be split up instead of one conference with everybody. The winner of the race had to do a separate thing by himself because he was hung up doing interviews with the like the Speed Channel and the local network. The network was carrying and all of these things. So, but we have plenty of advertising opportunities available. I mean, we've talked.
Well, and part of it, we have it available for the Cannes Film Festival, but we do have some other events coming up, so it's not just solely for that.
No, we're intending to go to the Country Music Festival. We're waiting on credentials. We're also got. We're going to go Create Tech this fall in Japan, which is funny. We may be the only people going now.
Do you think they're still having it?
I would think so. But I don't know what we're going to do.
We gotta find out
It'd
which
be
part of
funny the
the
first
country.
time we get to go. We may. There's a lot of things we're going to be spreading out. We're probably going to go to Hanover, Germany, and do the auto. We're going to do their version of SEMA over there this year because we may not be welcome at SEMA anymore. So they don't like online people.
They're online people don't like online.
They don't like online, so, but a lot of people don't like online. Here's another problem, is that online is on the verge of dying. You know, because but the advertising agency can't get it through their heads. It's not what is put up on the screen that is important. It's how many things that are put up on the screen of that are important. Because we can get one view and have 10,000 other people carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it only takes one person to copy, and off of that one person, everybody else copies it. So we get a tremendous amount. That's how we got over 40 million links. We've done 13,000 videos, more or less. We've got 800 hours in 3D that I know of. We've got one 100 episode series that is, it's, you know, it's in 3D. You know, mostly it's still got, you know, the 3D parts still have to be edited, of course, because, you know, because when we were doing it in, we just, you know, because there was no demand for 3D, just basically push the button and make it a 2D, but the 3D still sets on the side. So we sat there, like 50 episodes of that are in 3D, 50 are in, there 100 in 3D, 100, but there's 100 in, 100 are in 3D, of that 100 in 3D, only 50 are currently available. But it's just a matter, you push a button and it says 3D. That's because most 3D is backroom, it is not in the camera. That's our new software. Basically, how do you edit in 3D? Well, our new software basically puts the picture up there like it was in 2D now for editing, doesn't it? Which she's very happy about, because she sat there, instead of changing the thing over to 2D now, you can push it. Oh, it's in 2D now. But lots of advertising. I mean, you get to see, like, see, I'm advertising right now. I don't know if people can see it because, you know, but it says, what's this in the back?
I'm the daddy.
I'm a daddy. Yep, it's a daddy. This is called advertising. And what's this say?
Deep Gold.
That's a feature film, folks. They didn't give us the hats.
Deep Gold in 3D, filmed in the Philippines.
Filmed in the Philippines in 3D.
And I'm the daddy was actually, they're like medical sweats.
It's a medical sweats. This is a T-shirt that goes underneath the medical sweats for the guy. You know, I'm actually
With a newborn.
Here's a good
for everybody
one.
to see that he's the daddy.
This is an extra large shirt because I tend to be a big person, but I'm too small to wear the extra large medical suit that goes with it. You know, the sweats that they wear when they got to go into, you know, I've done the delivery bit, folks. If you're a guy, you don't want to deliver babies. I've done it 3 times. So it's not fun, folks. You know, I do remember I go in and they say, you know, well, you may not be used to it. Yeah. You know, and they're sitting, the girls are sneaking, the nurse, and then they said, have you done this before? Only in medical school. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So it kills the fun of having the guy in there that basically did it in medical school. So, and I've delivered puppies and kitty cats too. I'm a veterinarian. I am a doctor of veterinary medicine, but I did go to regular medical school also. I just didn't get the license to practice there because you got to do, you know, you got to go through a hell of a lot more hoops than you do to be a veterinarian. So there's not many people that are veterinarians that study to be a doctor. Well, because it's easier to be a veterinarian than it is to be a doctor. So, but advertising, we basically, if you know anyone out there that is interested, you know, we really would like to talk to them because we would really like to do a full-blown live channel on YouTube too. I mean, a really full-blown. YouTube is going to live stream, which I think is going to be the future of YouTube rather than viral video. Because right now, YouTube has certain accounts that are already rigged up for live streaming. And they also have now on every account, you can capture live from your cell phone, either Android or iPhone based, or from your webcam, because it will automatically adjust the system. All you just a one-time setting everything up on your equipment. And we plan to be doing a lot on that, so, but we definitely, if you know anybody that's interested, please contact us at, you know, at Monty Bubbles. Just put in Monty Bubbles at montybubbles.net.
You could do info@montybubbles.net.
Yeah.
You can do cons at montybubbles.net.
You know, Joyce Chow. and
It'll get to us.
Joyce Chan. It is, we're gonna tell people, here is the difference. They ask us at the Long Beach Grand Prix, is it a mistake of spelling? No, there is a Joyce L. Chan and a Joyce L. Chow. One is Japanese, one is Chinese. There is a difference, folks. Joyce L. Chan has connections all over the cruddy music world. You know, we get invited to things because of Joyce Chan. So, which is a nice thing to have available, but, you know, she's also, you know, she's got a, you know, unlike this one, she does have one that's about this tall. I think she's that much taller than I am, you know, the little teenager, so she's not, you know, she's got Monty. Like I said, this is our commercial, you know. We're not really selling anything because you can't, we can sell videos, we can sell motion pictures and stuff, and I think we can do that. But we have to have sponsorship. Our selling advertising to actually be foots on the ground in Cannes, because we're not going to push the button for tickets and rooms unless we actually have cash to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, enough cash.
Enough cash, and enough cash. We know exactly how much is enough. So if you're interested, like I said, she can give you once again who you have to contact.
info@montybubbles.net
or Joyce Chan,
Chan.
C-H-O-N, Joyce Chan
at
montybubbles.net. She is the business side, totally the business side. So, you know, she's the one that she's the one that sends everything out for everybody else. She's almost like the traffic manager too. You want to get to us, you go through Joyce Chan. That's the easiest way to get to either one of us, or, you know, I mean, I'm only one person, I'm OCAM, but actually she's not a spring chick and the bikinis are. She's, you know, she's got her different personas, and she is also the, you know, her real self, you know, because she does things under three different, one is a real name, the other is a stage names.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you'll see this, you know, you'll see her on Not a Spring Chick on YouTube. She's using her real name over there all the time, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's out there. I'm the only one that doesn't use my name because I got 27 bloody God. Let's put it this way. They don't call me Crown Prince for nothing. Yeah. There's 27 names more behind that. So I don't put it up. I do have an email that says Crown Prince Wilhelm. So I don't use it. If somebody sends me that, they really know me where that one's at. But other than that,
I can't believe you just said it.
they don't know what carrier it's on.
Oh.
You're gonna contact every carrier out. You're gonna go Gmail, Hotmail, YouTube, Finster, Rocket Mail, our personal business mail. And I hate to tell you this, it is off of business mail. So that is my business thing, and since it's not Monty Bubbles, I can tell you it's not Monty Bubbles, folks, because there's my email OCAM you can get to, but you can't get my name off of anybody else's mail system other than the business mail it's on. So,
Okay.
well, she can't access it from. She cannot access it from the cell phone or her Zoom because it's not compatible with their system. So, but nobody emails me there except people that know me. If I get something there, it's almost always somebody wanting money. So. Are inviting me to terrible things I won't go to. But like I said, we're going to beat it to death, If you want to see her wearing these in Cannes or less, then we need to go to Cannes. So contact us, folks.